Hello everyone and welcome back yet again to another daily update video. My name is CryptoStash and I hope you're all having an amazing week. Currently it is Tuesday and let's get right into the charts as there are some very interesting things going on with Bitcoin. Now firstly, yesterday I did post all over on my X that Bitcoin needs to push above this line right here if you want to see the upside continuation happen. But something very interesting has happened. As you can see, we did manage to push above this line, but as of right now we are getting a very big rejection and it seems like the bulls do not wanna close, or they don't have enough ammo left to close above the line right here. We are currently trading below it, as you can see. So it is a very interesting, currently also trading below the Monday high and daily open level. So it's gonna be very interesting to see how this one plays out. Now we could go down to retest the weekly open or maybe even the weekly pivot since they've not been hit yet. But as of right now, with how the altcoins, basically Ethereum is holding pretty nice. But on the RSI momentum, as you can see, we did get overbought above the 80 line, and currently we are seeing a cool off. Same thing basically happening for Bitcoin. You could say we did print a bearish divergence right here after hitting the weekly R2. So basically you can see the weekly pivot and the value area high are sitting at one same level. So I would not be surprised if price does something like this here. And if we start falling below this, then we could do something like this. But as of right now, with how things are looking and price keeping this momentum towards the upside, it seems more likely that we're gonna get that bounce. But as I said, there is also the possibility that this could be the top right here. We could shoot another move up towards the 100 EMA, basically 79 to 80k. But as of right now, things are starting to look weak. This structure right here that we have with those daily candles, this is not a healthy looking structure. So as I said, it is possible that we get a pullback like so, like we did before, or like this one right here. And if we get this pullback, then it is looking exactly like a pullback towards that weekly pivot and potentially the monthly open level. If we look at the open interest, you can see right here yesterday, the open interest and the delta, they've kept rising, very nice momentum. We had quite a lot of volume yesterday. As you can see, very decent volume coming to the market. But currently we are getting back and starting to trade below VWAP. We could see another retest of the VWAP, something like this. Bitcoin could go back to 74.5k, and then we could see that continuation happening. We do have some news today, basically from the Fed. Some people are gonna be speaking. We're gonna have like blockchain summit. You can see I do think that this is important news, but I don't think that they're gonna have that much impact on the price action. But tomorrow is the day, Wednesday, 18th of March, where we're gonna see a lot of volatility coming to the market. Even though a cut is not to be expected, we still got PPI data, we still got some news that are gonna move the market. As you can see right here, basically the press conference is gonna be the most important thing. It depends what the Fed chair is gonna talk about. If he sounds bullish or bearish, this is gonna be the thing that is gonna move the price. It is also gonna affect heavily the stock market. The S&P 500 right now is not looking the best. You can see still trading below support right here, and right now this support is acting as resistance, as you can see. So it quite heavily depends what the news, the FOMC meeting is gonna give us tomorrow. It seems to me that the market is waiting for this news. The dollar also still in a very strong momentum to the upside. You can see this curvature right here is basically a very strong momentum. And we might go and backtest this level right here as support once again before price eventually heads higher. It could also, as I said, be possible that those levels right here are gonna top out the dollar, since as of right now the price action seems to be struggling right here. So this is also very important thing to consider. If the dollar starts turning, then Bitcoin could potentially continue this rally. But as I said, you can see also as of right now we've hit this order block that we have right here. This is basically where most of the liquidity is sitting. And if we don't manage to flip this order block, then as I said, we are not gonna go higher. Liquidation heat map, we do have still most of the major liquidity sitting towards the downside. As I said, it is left untouched ever since basically a couple of 5 days, 6 days ago. Since 12th of March, we've not taken this liquidity towards the downside. Now, as I said in my previous videos, it's gonna get taken out sooner or later. It all depends on tomorrow. In my opinion, the markets are waiting for those news to come out. But as of right now, Fear and Greed Index back in neutral, 43 right now, a quite heavy sentiment reset for Bitcoin. ETFs, we still get nice bullish inflows. You can see the bigger institutions, they keep accumulating. So as I said, one more push higher is not out of the question until those bigger institutions start selling off again. The long versus shorts ratio for the day, we still have more buyers in the market, and potentially when we see a switch in the hyper liquid ratio, this is when, in my opinion, the bigger whales are gonna be turning back short again. And I do think that this would cover it for today, guys. Hope you liked it. Have an amazing rest of your week, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye.